thing. We can't be like other travel businesses. We are not them. We are educated, we're sophisticated. We have the passion of the industry at heart. And we understand that what one person does affects every other person. So you need to sit and evaluate your business. Like, what is this business doing? What is coming in? What is going out? How much am I making? If you don't know, it becomes difficult to scale that business. It becomes difficult to improve on it. You understand? And that is one of the things that will have happened to Cloud Concepts client. Somebody has 40 million. Yes, you have money, but the business is not clear. Like, okay, we are trying to look for the proof of how this business is structured, and they are not seeing it. You need to have a self-examination. What exactly did you do best? So was it the Schengen that was going? Was it the UK that was going? Was your strength ticket sales? Was it all that you packaged? You need to know. Study. As a business, study is the strength. Just cash out recently. Baba. Oh Lord. Study. What did we attempt to do that did not work? You understand? I tried one UK, it did not work. I tried another one, it did not work. Something is missing. I'm not getting that particular area. Then what's the ratio of your marketing cost to your revenue? A lot of us don't even market at all. Then what else did I do that need room for improvement? Like, I did it, yes, it was good, but I need to improve on it. Right? Maybe you are calling me, I'm not picking call. My phone does not even ring out in the first place. So that when I'm telling you I didn't see your call, my conscience will be clear. Sometimes I just go, I'm not attending to my call. Don't worry. Me that money about the express. Absolutely. When I get to my wife will rub my head, I'll delete everything I have to do with this call. So let's have, as businesses, let's have this self-examination. You see, you can structure your business to scale. Now, I'm looking at Silver Cloud can have, if education is your core, this education can begin to expand. You might need to get a staff that will work with you in that education. As a business, you can't be the only core in that business, which is something that is common in this industry. And me, I've seen where this system works. I'm in somebody's building. If the owner of this building comes and says he's a travel consultant, which people will be laughing? Because no, sir. We leave all of us that are travel consultants, leave us alone. Our MD came one day and look at all the cleaners and dash them 100,000. Okay, you want him to come? He's around. I'm expecting him to come. So all of us say good afternoon, sir. What am I saying? There is capacity in this industry to become very big. And every one of us in this room, we are accountable for each other's growth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then you need to now know your market. Travel people. What is the economic and travel projection for 2024? I've told you, they are saying it's going to be very good. Even when I'm in an organization, when they are saying, this year is somehow, me, I will shift. Don't come and put anything in my mind that is not. Yes, if you want it, I can send it to you. Then what is your specific target market? So study has worked well for you. You can implement it. What was your best gig? Ticketing as well. I know even this 247 thing is even. There's a whole lot in ticketing too. So that is your strength. That has worked well for you. So what is your specific target market? Then what are their demographics? These people that are buying from you. For example, those that are studying, where are they coming from? You might have somebody that maybe the father or the mother is a civil servant, right? And they were able to pay the necessary fees. If you look closely, that will define, you know that anybody that fits into these people's category has the tendency to be able to afford it. So you're not wasting money on marketing. You're not just broadcasting everywhere. I see a lot of agencies, now WhatsApp is full and they are vibrating. You don't know the next place that you have to go to now is Malta. Malta is the best place. Malta is the best. You can do all of that, but is that thing getting to the right target market? What is the average travel spend? We need to look into this. Now, basically, I just want to open your mind to what should happen in the year 2024. Now, look at this key highlight for 2024 proposed budget. So Nigeria wants to spend 26.01 trillion that people will spend. The oil benchmark barrel is 73.96. Oil production volume is this. Inflation rate 21%. 20% of your effort gives 80% of your result. Right? And then 20% of your effort will give you 80% of your result. And if you swipe it round, it's also the same thing. So 20% of everything you do gives you 80% of the result. That means that 80% of those things are wasting your time, and they are giving you 20% of the result. Look at it critically. So this helps you. If you can identify this, you know what is working for you. Then you don't want to spend money selling everything. Right? If ticketing is my core, and I've proven over time that this is where I make the bulk of my money, then why are you pushing for study abroad? And when you get the study abroad, you are unable to deliver on it excellently, and it's affecting your brand, whereas you already have your core. So where are you making the bulk of your money from? You need to be able to identify it. And the lazy thing about we travel agents is that most of us, the pain to sit down and write is a problem. It's easier for us to do transfer out of our account than to sit down and write. If you understand this Pareto principle, it's easy for you to increase the capacity of that business. So if you are thinking of getting a marketer, which I feel this year one of our goals should be to add to our teams, employ somebody. You cannot do it alone. Shall I drop my CV? She employee. There's this beautiful concept. It's called OKR, objective and key result. Objective and key result. If you can get this, so the company that started using this was Google, and it didn't start from them actually. The founder of Intel processor, it was the one that came up with this idea of objective and key results. And it helps organizations to grow effectively and to focus on what really matters. Now, in your objective and key results, there are basically 3 steps. Number 1, you want to choose your objective, all right, which answers to where you want to be. Where am I taking my business to? Number 2, you want to define your key results. How will you get there? What are the things that makes me know that I've gotten my result? And then you want to track your progress. Are you on track? Very simple concept, but extremely powerful concept. And I'm going to show you. Please come and make me dump on this. Thank you. So can somebody give me objective? Let's say, run me through an objective, something you want to achieve this year. Let's put it to test. So I need an objective for any of the companies in this year. Think about it. Something you want to achieve. What's my objective for, let's say, first quarter? What's your objective? What's your objective? So in a practical class, what's your objective?
In the next 3 months.
Let's say this quarter, yes. Let's look at 3 months. What's the objective? It can be anything. It can be anything. Thank you. So don't be damp. Please, I'm listening. I want us to. Let me dash you this one. Yes. I'm waiting. Sure, nobody has objective. Visa application success. So I'm going to write everybody's objective down. Everybody will give me their objective. Can I get something dry for? Maybe like, let me get tissue paper or something. So visa success. Okay, I'm coming there. Objective. Give me. Say it now. I know it's morning. I want to hear it.
The goal is to make 24 million this year.
Just hold it for me, 24 million this year.
For the year.
So 2 million per month. 2 million per month. It's not too much now. Okay. So to make 6 million, come in there. Just keep it for me. I'll write down. What's the objective?
For me, I would say to increase my visibility.
Visibility.
Just because I am that shy in that area.
Okay, visibility.
So much for my business at this point.
Okay, so that's the third one. What's objective?
Increase my visibility in the next 6 months. Like 20 million.
Stop me, you are fine. Eh? They are attacking me with numbers. They are attacking me. See, you see this thing I want to show you. These are things that you teach to board of banks and they will pay you millions. Just pay attention and get it. So let's start with the first objective. So the objective is what? Visa application success. Anytime you see a spelling, a misspell, just read it with the right eyes. Visa application success. This is your own objective. So I'm going to put, okay, so we're going to have your key results. So 6 million in income, right? All right. My house at this stay now. Okay, so the third one, social media visibility. All right, social media visibility. So we have the key results. Then the fourth one is visibility plus 6 million, right? Visibility plus 20 million. No, it said, okay, plus 10 million. Okay, so we are doing quarterly. So let's say 10 million. If you look at this objective, some are clear, some are not clear enough. These objectives are speaking to you having like a SMART goal, which has to be one, time bound. That was why I was specific. You know. So visa application success is not clear enough as an objective because SMART goals must be measurable. So let's adjust this. Visa application success, just give me a number to add to it so that it makes sense. Say 10.
In 3 months.
Yes. Say 10. So I'll add a 10 to this. So this is sorted. So 6 million income is good. Social media visibility. Okay. This is also good. Visibility and 10 million. Okay. So now, all these that you can see that are itemized, they are your objective. So what are your key results? So the key results are things that are driving those objectives. For example, for you to now have 10 visa application success, what do you think you have to do? So for everybody, the question is, for you to achieve this now, in 3 months, everybody has 3 months. Income in 3 months, what do you think we have to do? Or you have to do? No, it's not my business. It's people that know. What do you have to do? So let's come to it. Once it pops in your mind, tell me.
So make 6 million in 3 months.
Yes.
What is achievable? If I get my pricing right, with my applicants, my
Yes.
students, or
You said something earlier. You talked about
pricing.
6 million. You said 2 million a month.
6 million, yeah, 2 million a month. Yeah.
So for you to arrive at 6 million a month, one of your key results must be that you sell 2 million in a month. Good. So this is 2 million in a month sales. Is it making sense? What else do you have to do to get this 6 million in income? There has to be something.
Increase my visibility through marketing, social media.
Increase visibility, sponsored ads, etc. Right? So, what else? Once it tops, just tell me. I'll write it under your goal.
Referrals. Those people you have worked for.
You want to build referrals. So yours is complete. Build referrals. Good.
Okay, visibility for getting clients.
Visibility, right? So we have visibility here, have we?
Sponsored ads.
Visibility. Your goals are not the same, Mo. You are looking for visa, 10 visa application. So visibilities.
Success rate or success rate.
So this masterclass like learning the
She's one that knows what she wants to do. Me, I don't know about her business.
For visa application, I've only done few before. So the ones you have done to convince them you are still doing. Okay.
No, let her tell me. Don't see, just relax. Just relax. Now, our goal is 10 visa application success. So for us to get 10 visa application success, what do you think you have to do? Or what will you do? What will be the objective? Just tell me what comes to mind. You talked about visibility, right? On social media, right? Okay. What else do you have to do?
And also documentation.
Okay. How do you want us to frame that?
I just do documentation.
You just wrote documentation.
Documentation for the application.
Okay. Write documentation. Okay. What else do you think you have to do? Think it through. Let her think. Everybody should think their own. What's your own, sir? This is your 10 million. How are we getting there?
3.5 million.
He's the one that knows.
The same thing with my.
I mean, is your company the same thing? Is your company the same?
So to increase visibility.
Increase visibility. Okay, online presence. Yes, what else, please? Online presence and advertising. Yeah?
Create more products.
Products. Increase product offering. I love that. Yeah?
The pricing, probably increase my.
Increase margin. Let's call it margin. Okay, so we want to increase profit margin. Love that. Okay, so
a new positive way to overcome shyness and social shyness, basically. Also learn all the social media analytics.
social shyness, learn.
The social media activities to know when to post, just understand that concept.
Yes.
Then also, like I said, increase product service or content.
Increase product offerings. Okay. So I only wait one more.
Okay, so what I have is like having the right knowledge about the application.
Knowledge. Okay, let's call it increased knowledge capacity. Do you know what we've been able to do? Right? Everybody has been able to identify our objective, what I want to do. But everybody can come up with what they want to do. Now, in the few minutes, you've been forced to think of how I need to do. By the time you start to break down this theory that is called OKR, objective and key result, it is such that you should not have more than 3 to 5 key results for a particular objective. Now, even when you start to break it down, your key result can also become an objective. So, I want to sell 2 million in a month. It's an objective in its own that adds to the overall objective of getting 6 million income. So, if you pull this 2 million in a month, if you pull it out, the question is, how do you want to achieve 2 million in a month? Then you start to think. So, let's work it out. How can we make 2 million in a month?
If you get like, if you work towards getting 50 ticket sales in a month.
So now, your key result for getting to million in a month is saying sell 50 tickets.
Sell, do some visa applications.
Visas application. If you think deeper again and you say, okay, how do I then sell 50 tickets?
Marketing.
Now, do you understand? The way Oracle and Google and how they successfully run is every team has their objective and key result. So there is a mandate at the top management. This is the objective for 2024. We are increasing all sales by 30%. The management has dropped objective. So what key results start to drive them is key. So I like some things that I saw. Knowledge capacity. When you're talking about visa application success, you said 10. You didn't say 10 US, 10 this, 10 that. Knowing fully well that by 196 countries, if you increase knowledge capacity, there's no way you will not increase your visa application success, which is part of what you are doing now. So being here is part of the key results for you to achieve this objective. For all of us that mentioned visibility on social media, you can give it numbers. So I'm presently on 1,000. I want to jump to 10,000. If you post X today to 1,000 people, the result will be different if you post X to 10,000 people. So you start to ask, how do I move from this 1,000? How do I move to this 10,000? The question of how has a way of forcing our brain to do the right thing. And that is for the business owner. Those that you employ, their own is to execute on the objectives. You as the business owner, you are the one that is thinking, how do I do this? So how do I overcome my social media skills? As simple as going online to look at courses. As simple as I want to be practicing and be shooting 3 video contents every week and throwing it out there. So that I can overcome these social skills. Is as good as that. It doesn't have to be about money. You want to learn social media analytics. How do you want to check? Okay, I want to check all these sites. I want to check YouTube. I want to check. Do we understand?
Yes.
Objectives and key result. And the way it is measured is, there's nothing like we got it 50% or we got it 80%. Is that how you did it or you did not do it? You understand? So by the time you have this as the overall, some of these can stand alone. Some of these you still have to break them down. Do you understand? So there is no, did you hit the objective? Yes. Did you not? No. Okay, Arab, very beautiful. I'm going to touch something really fast, and that is what we call business chassis. I always like to tell, this one is the, once you know it and you stay with it, it's a different thing to know, it's a different thing to stay with it. You see, the business world is clouded, like especially in our industry. We don't know now that Canada is saying they are not, we can wake up tomorrow and everybody is pursuing Morocco. And you'll be like, what is happening? And the whole world is going to Morocco. We don't know. But for you to understand the engine of your business as business leaders, there's something that is called business chassis focus. Business chassis. Business chassis is the tool, like the chassis of a car, where every other thing on the car is built on that chassis, including the engine is mounted on the chassis, the body, the seat, the gear is mounted on it. Same thing. There are things that you need to mount your business on.